Hello, and welcome to the December 2025 West Virginia Entrepreneurship Ecosystem Call. It is the last call of the month, and we have some exciting updates for you. So I'm going to jump right to it. First of all, happy belated birthday, Mike Queen. We love you.
Thanks.
And Amber Ravenscroft's birthday is coming up on also Jesus's birthday. So happy birthday coming up to Amber Ravenscroft. We need to know everyone's birthday. So if you have a December birthday, please drop it in the chat. We'd love to celebrate you. All right, over to Bridging Innovation Week 2026. If you or anyone you think should be speaking at Bridging Innovation Week 2026, which will be in Morgantown, the call for speakers is now open from now until January 2nd. So make sure you nominate yourself or someone else to be a speaker during Bridging Innovation Week. And I believe Amber's going to drop those links into the chat. Also, along the lines of Bridging Innovation Week, we are always looking for money. So sponsorship is also now open. Amber will also be dropping that in the chat. We have lots of levels. So even if you just want to have an exhibitor table during Bridging Innovation Week, we'll have that available. I believe that's $250. And then we go up to really infinity. Whatever you want to give is really the limit. So we're looking for money for Bridging Innovation Week, and then of course call for events. So maybe you'd like to host an event during Bridging Innovation Week. We would love to chat with you about that. So again, Amber is going to be dropping all of that in the chat, and we would love to chat with you about giving us money or hosting your event. Okay, so our partner spotlight this month is very special to the ecosystem because it's someone we all know, and it is Amber Ravenscroft who will be announcing her new nonprofit. So Amber, over to you.
Thanks, Tara. And I appreciate everyone. I'm going to drop those links after I share my screen. That way they're all in one place for you all, plus some of the things we'll talk about today. So if you've been on the past several months, you know we've gone through a rigorous process from a national search for a strategic planning consultant to a lot of internal meetings within the ecosystem around the direction that we want to take the ecosystem and kind of operationally how we want to formalize this. And unanimously across the board, from national models to our in-state conversations, a new nonprofit needed to be established in order to move this work forward and to build a little bit more infrastructure. It has up until this point been a coalition of the willing with very minimal time for individuals to kind of coordinate this effort. And we're very grateful for those that have kind of joined us and been able to make that possible. But I am excited to share that I am formally launching Bridging Innovation Institute. We want to keep that branding, that recognizable, kind of showcase what we're doing as a state and scale that model. And so Bridging Innovation Institute is a nonprofit organization that will specialize in the coordination and management of entrepreneurship ecosystems. I will be transitioning full time into that work beginning January 1. And I'm really excited. So I want to tell you a little bit about what we're viewing as kind of the meat and bones of that institution. If Taryn's on, I know she's my shining star of my slides here. So Taryn Quinlan, everyone, she's been an awesome entrepreneur that has kind of navigated the ecosystem and is a really great case study when we talk about this to other communities. But essentially, Bridging Innovation Institute is going to serve as the strategic backbone for the ecosystem. Up until this point, my education nonprofit, the Adventure Group, has been the fiscal agent, and we have had to be really strategic about our funding, just given the educational charter of that nonprofit. And so moving forward, Bridging Innovation Institute is chartered with a sole focus on ecosystem building and economic development through entrepreneurship. So you don't anticipate any type of changes that you all will feel. It's just more on the back end of the fiscal agency of the ecosystem. We really pride ourselves in serving as a vanishing mediator. So our goal is to come in, intentionally create those partner connections, align efforts, fill structural gaps, and then step right back out to make sure that the community is sustainable and that you all are driving your own work. In no way is this entity going to be providing any direct service to entrepreneurs. We know there are entrepreneurial support organizations doing incredible work in West Virginia. We are here to help make those connections, facilitate collaboration between the resource providers, and help connect and navigate entrepreneurs to those resources. Okay, so kind of here's how we're positioning our different activities. Happy to chat further. I want to just do a very high level overview. Ecosystem infrastructure, we've had some great conversations. I'm very thankful for our tremendous partnerships at the state level that have already allowed us to have just a really resilient infrastructure to get to this point. So we're going to be looking at some shared metrics, shared CRM opportunities, shared visioning, all of the infrastructure that makes an ecosystem possible. Day-to-day management of the ecosystem. Again, none of this will necessarily be felt on your end. It's more formalizing it on the back end of how we're coordinating the ecosystem, helping entrepreneurs navigate. Been doing tons of meetings. We anticipate that only continuing to grow as word gets out and our partnerships continue to align. And so, really excited to be able to support that navigation for entrepreneurs, helping educate other communities about the importance of ecosystem building as an economic strategy, and then advocating for ecosystem building in public conversations and around policy conversations as well. And I think it's necessary to just pause for a minute and highlight West Virginia's entrepreneurship ecosystem. I cannot tell you how often in conversations folks point to West Virginia as truly a national exemplar, and it will continue to be the flagship effort of Bridging Innovation Institute. We have every belief that this is going to continue to grow and flourish, and we're going to use this as a national model to help support other communities. We've been having great conversations with folks in Vermont, Indiana, Western Maryland after the ARC conference where we co-presented, conversations with Greece and Poland about some of the things that we're doing in West Virginia. And so we're really excited to kind of take what has worked in West Virginia and create a blueprint for other communities. And that's only possible through the partnerships and the people that are here. So, the West Virginia Way, again, this is directly pulled from our strategic operations plan that we published a couple months ago. The mission of Bridging Innovation Institute and our work as an ecosystem is to empower a network of resources that includes capital, talent, mentorship, and the infrastructure behind it. With that central nonprofit backbone, we want to look at a hub and spoke model. So, how can we take what's working in certain regions and geographies of the state and contribute to the statewide ecosystem, and then share our data, our metrics, and our impact statewide so that we're advancing not only the impact within the state, but also our national storytelling efforts. I know we've had some great conversations very recently with Mark and Mike and a bunch of different folks nationally about how can we be telling our story and how can storytelling be pulled as a strategic lever here as well. So our vision is that West Virginia is the most entrepreneur-friendly state in Appalachia, where innovation and regional assets drive economic growth. And we're really excited to kind of continue to advance West Virginia entrepreneurship ecosystem through Bridging Innovation Institute. Now, that being said, there is going to be a little bit of growing pains with us. So right now, the current Zoom link is held and housed through the Adventure Group, my current fiscal agent. You guys are all emailing my Adventure email. We're going to need to shift a little bit. So I'm dropping a couple of emails there. Connect at WVEE Ship Ecosystem. If you're in state, if you're an entrepreneur, that's going to be our go-to. If you are another community or another geography that's interested in some ecosystem building activities, we do have a bridginginnovation.org domain set up. There's no website set up. I have not sent one email from that yet. So that is, I'm going to be working on some stuff, but would love to schedule meetings with you all, get conversations happening, and encourage everyone with a minute here to go ahead and register for the new Zoom so we can just navigate folks there. So I'm going to stop sharing screen. We're going to give it a second to pause. And at first, just drop the ecosystem link for the monthly meetings in as the first priority. I know we've got a lot of folks registered. I will go through and manually register you one by one. But if anybody would like to help me through that process, please re-register now for the next month's meeting, which will be January 13th. So Tara, Mark, Mike, I'll pause there. Thank you all for listening. I know it's a little weird for me to hijack the partner spotlight, but I'm so excited about the opportunity to be founding this and moving forward and be participating with you all. And if you want to chat, I'd love to chat. So thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Amber. We are all so very proud of you and grateful for the continued work, especially here in West Virginia. So I myself will also be registering with the new link. So thank you for putting that in the chat. I know that we've had a lot of link changes. So let's all just take a moment to click the link in the chat and register one final time for the new Zoom monthly meetings for the West Virginia entrepreneurship ecosystem. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Jamie, are you on to tell us about the accelerator opportunity for West Virginians in Puerto Rico?
I am. Yes, I'm here. Hey everybody, this that might sound a little bit random, and I don't have a beautiful deck like Amber just had. But it would be hard to follow it if I did. My name's Jamie. I actually visited. I was just checking in the camera roll on my phone. I visited West Virginia in November of 2022 as a guest of the Vantage Ventures team at WVU. I used to work at Rise of the Rest, where we were a seed stage venture capital firm based in Washington D.C. that would only invest outside Silicon Valley, New York City, and Boston. And now I'm with Parallel 18, where I lead investments. We are Puerto Rico's global accelerator housed within the Puerto Rico Science, Technology, and Research Trust. I manage our SSBCI fund to invest in Puerto Rico-based startups. But our program P18 is open to founders from all over the world. So I'm here because I remember visiting and meeting great founders when I was in West Virginia. And applications for our upcoming cohort will open. I don't know exactly, but I want to say like late January, early February of 2026. It's a $100,000 founder friendly, safe accelerator program. It's 1 month virtual, 4 months based in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Applications, like I said, in late January. We're sector agnostic, but increasingly we're focusing on areas where Puerto Rico has real depth and kind of a strength, which we think is like grid innovation, biotech and life sciences, fintech, advanced manufacturing, and a few other areas, some of which I know kind of overlap with West Virginia's strengths as well, which is why I reached out to Tara. So yeah, my goal today is simple. Is just kind of I'll share some information in the chat, and as more information comes up about like our official opening of the application process, send that over to you folks. But if there are founders you work with who are sort of past the idea stage, building something pretty national, global potential, and you think that they're in some sector where they could benefit from a little bit of heads down time here in Puerto Rico, don't worry. This is in no way a like get them to come and stay in Puerto Rico goal. It is get them to come find great companies that we can invest in and back, and where Puerto Rico can be a real accelerant at a critical point in time. And then they go on back to West Virginia. They're super successful, build a great tentpole successful company for y'all there. And we're just a part of that journey. So we're looking to build a bigger pipeline with ecosystems like yours. So if university spinouts, incubators, angel investor groups, any of you out there who are finding companies that might fit into what we're doing, I'll drop my contact info in the chat and would love to talk to them.
That's beautiful timing. Wow. Thank you. I appreciate the disclaimer that you're not trying to take any of our entrepreneurs to Puerto Rico. You will return them. So thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
of course.
Disclaimer. Great. Okay, Tyler, I just came across this on LinkedIn, but it's been around for 20 years. So can you tell us about MAMC's early stage funding?
Yes, I can. So if you don't know me, Tyler Brandstetter, Marshall University's Advanced Manufacturing Center. Amber wanted me to come on and tell you guys about our early stage funding program today. If you guys haven't heard of early stage funding, it is kind of what it sounds like. I've got our website up here just so I can show you guys how to navigate specifically to that page. But our landing page looks like this, and you just come under this entrepreneur tab and navigate to early stage funding, or just give it a Google, and it'll take you pretty much right here to this, and you just click on this application space here. So as this page says, early stage funding is a grant driven opportunity that we provide to West Virginia entrepreneurs. Is between $1,000 and $10,000 in early stage funding for your business, typically to develop a physical product. So it's taking something from an idea stage to a physical good, and that can range in a variety of different ways. We used to do these in big batches. If you've worked with us before with early stage funding, you may remember some years ago we would gather like big batches of entrepreneurs to come and pitch in groups. We've since kind of deconstructed that, and now it's kind of done an at-will sort of arrangement. So whenever we get an applicant, we have an early stage funding meeting. But that $1,000 to $10,000 pays for product development through us. So that is us paying our engineers to spend time to work on your product, whether that's creating physical or digital models. The only thing that it doesn't pay for is the material. So, but that is the overview of it. This application is really quick and easy. Takes about 30 minutes to do. It's a great opportunity. We've pushed a lot of folks through it. And if you have any questions, Tanner Drown is currently our contact for that, and I'll put his information and the link to the website in the description. But if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask.
Wow, you guys are great on the timer today. Unbelievable. Thanks, Tyler. All right, and if I can get everyone to take a look at the chat, we've got lots of things going on there, links, sponsorship. Tyler just dropped his stuff in. Everybody's got stuff in the chat, so make sure you take a look at that. Okay, next up, Jamie. What's going on with the University of Charleston's 2 Views, which will be in December?
Yeah, and I'm not Jamie in Puerto Rico. You had me psyched out there for a second. So yeah, happy to have anybody come down to the Downtown Innovation Hub here in Charleston anytime you're interested. And Thursday is a good excuse because we have an event called Two Views coming up, which is an opportunity. This one specifically is talking about IT, whether it should be outsourced or done in-house. So come on out and join us at 4:15 on Thursday in downtown Charleston, and we'll have a discussion with networking after. And it's just a great opportunity. And if you haven't been to our facility, it's a great chance to check out the space. We consider ourselves very ecosystem friendly. So if there's anyone there who's looking for a place to work or just land for a meeting, or we've got some nice conference rooms in the back, we'd love to host you here as well. So come on by anytime. And I don't know that I said I'm Jamie Cope from the Downtown Innovation Hub at the University of Charleston. So I'll put my contact information in the chat.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And I know we've had a lot of conversations around that topic. So everyone go to Charleston and participate in that. All right. Jamie, no, I'm just kidding. Tara, what's going on with Ignite?
All right. Okay. I'm sure you're sick of hearing me say it, but we're about to hit Christmas break. So now is the time to work on your round 1 entries. We have 42 days, 9 hours, 41 minutes, and 50 seconds till entries are due. So just a friendly reminder to get your round 1 90-second pitch videos in before the deadline. Thank you.
Perfect. Good job. 20-second pitch. All right. We had the opportunity, I think Michelle had the opportunity as well, to chat with Ryan Pellegrino as he was collecting some data on this capital landscape report. So, Ryan, can you tell us a little bit about what you've got to showcase here?
Yes, absolutely. Thanks, Amber. Hey, all, my name is Ryan Pellegrino. I am here on behalf of Build an SE. It's great being here. I appreciate Amber inviting me. Build an SE is a distributed group throughout the Southeast focused on increasing the number of startup success stories in the Southeast. That's kind of the tagline we roll with, all the way from Virginia and West Virginia down to Alabama and Mississippi and everywhere in between. We try to connect founders and operators with capital, talent, resources, anything else they need to succeed, but specifically across state lines and within that broader region. One of the resources we have built is the Southeast Capital Landscape. We've been managing it for about 6 years now. It's a database that catalogs early stage investors based in or with a significant presence in the Southeast US. We track investors by state and city, stage, industry, and a couple of other metrics that make it easy for folks to sort and filter and view and all that. We also publish an annual accompanying report on our Substack highlighting the notable trends. And that report came out last week. It was great getting to chat with Amber and Michelle as we were sort of in the data gathering phase for that helped inform both the database itself as well as the report. Some of the key trends that we highlight in it this year are the transition from rapid fund formation in the region to more steady fund deployment, proliferation of government-backed capital programs and relative sort of success stories in those, highlighting West Virginia specifically. A lot of cross-city collaboration and specifically more of an abundance mindset across the region, and more of a shifting sector focus from more historically represented sectors to more sort of up and coming. There are now nearly 600 investors in the region. Let me share my screen real quick and see if this will work. Here's what our Substack homepage will look like. And if you actually go into the report, you'll be able to click directly into our navigable dashboard. Includes the account, the database itself, firm investors by state, sector focus, growth over time. You can click into all the full databases within. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at ryan@buildandasea.com, and I will share information in the chat. Thanks, y'all.
Perfect. Thanks, Ryan, for being here today. We appreciate that. And rolls right into our next guest who will be talking about funding. So we're going from Ryan P to Ryan A. Ryan Angus, can you tell us what happened during demo day last week.
Yes, I can. Thank you, Tara. So I'm here representing Vantage Ventures, and last Thursday evening we had our big validation day event here at Reynolds Hall in Morgantown. And it was a great event. We had about 300 people in attendance, and we heard from 13 of our great startups who all participated in the accelerator during the fall cohort. And they all did a great job. It was a really exciting event. And yes, we made two investments. In this case, we awarded $100,000 to Jarhead Farm down in Alderson, and also $100,000 to Market Leader Technologies here in Morgantown. So we're very excited about these new investments and these entrepreneurs who are off to the races now. And so I would point out also that tomorrow is the application deadline for the next cohort of Vantage Ventures. So I will post a link here. But tomorrow at noon, if you know anyone or you yourself would like to apply, this is the link you can use. And we'll be excited to hear from you. So thank you, Tara.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And we got the Ryans, we've got the Jamies, and now we're moving it to Cassidy. So Cassidy, can you tell us what we're doing with the Creative Network?
Hey there. My name is Cassidy Dickens. I'm here with the West Virginia Creative Network. Somewhere on this call, I am joined by our operations director, Dominica Queen, who many of you know. And we are so thrilled to share that we are finally launching our new digital home for West Virginia's creative community. So the West Virginia Creative Network membership is all about helping West Virginian artists thrive and contributing to the state's overall creative economy. For creatives, the membership offers heaps of free and accessible resources. You can see just a taste of it here on the site. We've got an SEO optimized searchable statewide directory to connect artists with bookers, collaborators, venues, customers. We've got a community hub for questions and opportunities. We've got monthly workshops, meetup opportunities, business coaching, and this is really just like truly scratching the surface. All of this with the vision of championing the arts in West Virginia. So we currently have around 600 members, and we're looking to essentially double that in 2026. So if you are an artist, or if you're a creative business owner or an arts organization, we would love for you to apply to join us. The application doesn't take very long at all. Our standard membership is still free. And then we do have some paid options available for folks who want a little bit more advanced, like hands-on support. And if you are a business owner or a community leader or just somebody who aligns with this work, we would love your support getting the word out about this new membership. So a few ways you can support us if you want to. You can share the platform with your network. Please put it on your social pages, your emails, whatever. We would love that. You can send us resources if you have any resources, opportunities, or programs that you think would be valuable for West Virginian artists. We also do have our year-end campaign going on, Fuel the Future of West Virginia Arts, so you can check that out on our site if you want. And we also have some options available to sponsor memberships for artists if that's something you're interested in. So I will drop all my info in the chat. Feel free to message me directly if you have questions or you just want to know more about what we're up to. And yeah, we're just so thrilled about this launch and so grateful to have so many of you all as partners in this work. And we look forward to building West Virginia's creative economy together. Thank you.
Incredible. Thanks, Cassidy. We are happy to continue supporting the Creative Network and love how you guys continue to support entrepreneurs across the state of West Virginia. So thank you for your work. All right, next up, I'm not sure if I'm calling on Brian and or Marjorie, but they're going to be someone is going to be telling us about Advantage Valley. Maybe.
That's a great point. Marjorie has a screen and has the graphics. Actually, Sasha is going to talk about this one. This is one of hers. Okay, Sasha.
Hi. So this is Life's a Pitch. It's a class that we'll be offering this evening with Ann Jones at WVEE. She does Launch Lab, and she did a fantastic set of classes for the people who entered the last set of pitches, the Hayhurst competition. So this is open to anyone to attend. It is this evening at 5:30 online, and we would love to see you there.
Thanks, Sasha. And that's we talked about this one once it was available to us. It's just something that applies to so many different aspects of your business and sometimes your life. So I think it's a great one to attend if you've got a minute. hop online. The next one that we have this week is a B2B lead engine workshop. It's going to help you virtually figure out how to identify your customer and really create that sales funnel so that you can get to get through a more efficient process so that you can really get the best clients for your business. And pretty excited about this one as well. Middle of the day on Wednesday the 11th from 12 to 1:30. You can still register. One of our clients that we've worked with, Andy Morrison, is going to be leading this, and his company Business Up AI has done quite a lot in this space, and we're pretty excited to be able to have him hosting this workshop for us. And I'm early. I'm early.
Yeah,
I could just kind of like talk randomly for the next 40 seconds.
Thank you. And Faster West Virginia is a great resource as a whole if you all are interested in this space. So please encourage you all to check them out.
Thank you. Oh, do you want to tell everybody you're going to keep the music with the new org?
Yeah, Brian did email me or direct message me to confirm that. And yes, there will still be music and a timer as we transition. Hate to break it to you. It's a non-negotiable of this meeting. So thanks,
Thank
Brian.
you.
All right, Ariana, I think we've got an event, we've got an exciting launch. Tell us about it.
It would help if I wasn't muted. Hello, everyone. First of all, this meeting is so cool. I've been joining these for a couple of years now, as I think a lot of us have, and just how far the ecosystem has come and the things that we're talking about now and the things that are available is so cool and so fun and so exciting. So big shout out to Amber and Tara for putting this together and to everybody on here for all that you're doing. All that said, for those of you who I haven't met, I am the executive director of Tech Connect West Virginia, and I'm very excited to announce that as of January 1st, we are beginning a membership. I'll drop a document in here with more information about what that looks like and kind of what you get as a member. We're hoping that it will help us as a nonprofit, as well as help us to directly support the people who are part of the tech and innovation ecosystem and the entrepreneurship ecosystem here. I say that first because we're also hosting our Women in Tech conference in February. It'll be on February 13th in Huntington, West Virginia. And this year we are adding to our sponsorship benefits membership to Tech Connect. So if you're interested in becoming a member of Tech Connect, you can do that. You can also choose to pick a sponsorship level of Women in Tech and get a 1-year membership with combined this year. So we're really excited about both of those. Really, really would love for all of you to check those out. We have a whole bunch of people on this call who will be there. Amber and Tara will be there. Mike Queen in the Secretary of State's office will be there. We are continuing to release more information. We are having, you all are hearing it first. We are going to have a connections pitch. So rather than pitching for money, female entrepreneurs will be able to pitch for connections to say, I am Ariana, I am building an app that does XYZ, and I'm looking for marketing support. So be on the lookout and be sure to sign up for the Tech Connect email list for more information and an application to sign up for that.
Amazing. And congratulations is in order for Ariana on her engagement.
Thank you.
Congratulations. We're so excited for you. Okay. Heading into the next part of the call, I'm turning it over to Mike Queen, whose birthday was yesterday. Talk to us about the Secretary of State's office.
Big birthday, big birthday, old guy. I get to, on behalf of Secretary Warner, announce the new business report for November. Happy to say 1,274 new businesses were formed in the month of November. You should all receive. We break that news on this conference call every month, and then the email notice, the report itself with all the data goes out later this afternoon after this call. So if you want to hear it here first, you got to continue to participate in this call. I also want to say that the top 5 counties, again, producing these new employees or new businesses: Kanawha, Berkeley, Mon, Raleigh, and Cabell. 1 through 5 are big counties. Those of you working in those in those counties. Congratulations to you. And I will say that by percentage of new, our smaller counties are doing really well. As our top 5 counties in new business growth on a percentage: Pocahontas 1, Fayette County 2, Nicholas, Preston, and Mineral County 3, 4, and 5. So congratulations to all of them. As a note that we like to pull out, there are 58 new nonprofits that registered in the month of November. Amber, I'm assuming you are one of those. And seriously, from the secretary and all of our team, good luck to you on your new venture. We have 72 of the businesses in November were veterans or spouses of veterans that qualify for the veteran fee waiver program. And listen to this, 67 new registrations in November were for business owners under the age of 30 who qualified for the Young Entrepreneur Business Waiver. So we're excited about that, and you all should be too. This ecosystem is a very important part of getting those new businesses registered with our office. As of today, 171,416 businesses are registered in West Virginia. But of course, not all of them are active. I think I said on the last call, there's about 3,400 businesses that were issued dissolution notices by registered mail last month that haven't filed an annual report for about 2 years, a little over 2 years. Speaking of annual reports, you can start filing those annual reports on January the 1st. We're getting a number of calls about these third-party vendors who are saying they can register for you. They can get you set up. It's only going to cost you $150 when all you really have to do is log on to wvsos.gov, and for $25 you can register your business and keep your business up to date. I will mention to you, as I mentioned last time, I know I'm going over my time. My time goes so fast. I think it's something wrong with your timer.
Nice. I buffered it too.
Yeah, I know you did. 3,991 customers came into our offices and received service either here in Clarksburg, where I'm at, the office in Martinsburg, or the big one-stop headquarters, West Virginia one-stop headquarters in Charleston. And we really appreciate that opportunity. But we want to remind everybody, and especially the folks on this call that are working with small businesses, that you can set up a virtual appointment with our office. Just go online, click on that, and we will set up an appointment with you at a time that's convenient for you. So I also wanted to say, hey, Jamie in Puerto Rico, there is a great entrepreneur from Clarksburg who is associated with MVB Bank, a guy named Larry Mazza, a banking entrepreneur for the last 30 years. He's great. He lives most of the time there. And also congratulations to Andy Walker, who was a finalist in the first tank competition pitch contest here in Clarksburg. So I got it all in. Thank you very much, and Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Mike. I appreciate you. All right, Mark. I'm going to give you
that's a tough one to follow right there.
3 minutes. Let's see what we got.
Well, thank you, everyone. It's so great, man. I've been counting all the folks that are joining the call. We're at 109. I don't know if that's our highest, but it's got to be up there close to boiling over. So appreciate everyone's time. My name is Mark Burdett. I'm the Deputy Director of the West Virginia Small Business Development Center and Network Builder with West Virginia Business Link. And I got 2 things I want to tease before I turn it over to Leah, who has some updates on West Virginia Business Link. Going into the new year, we've got 2 exciting announcements at the SBDC that we want to share with you and let you guys know. First, we are partnering with AWS to do a pitch competition. And you're going to think, oh my God, here's another pitch competition, right? We got plenty of pitch competitions. This is a little bit different. This is not going to be a cash type award. It's going to be a services based award. And we really want to focus on getting as many different types of companies across the life cycle as possible. Startups can participate, but also existing businesses. And we felt that was a really good opportunity to kind of spread because we got a lot of concentration in startup and early stage. And this really kind of covers the whole the whole life cycle. So we're excited to announce that that's coming. We're hoping that we're going to fit that into Bridging Innovation Week. So we're working out all the details. Marketing should start about the 1st of February. So there'll be more details in January, but I just kind of want to let you guys know that. And we're partnering with Tech Connect is a sponsor with us as well. So we're excited about that. Secondly, we announced at the Business Summit in September about our partnership with Verizon and the Small Business Digital Ready platform that's coming after the first of the year. So we're excited about that. That's going to be a great resource for entrepreneurs when it comes to getting to just-in-time training. So with that, I want to turn it over to Leah, has some announcements about West Virginia Business Link.
Hey there, thank you guys for having me on here. So I'm Leah Bose. I'm with the West Virginia Small Business Development Center as the network navigator. And I'm currently overtaking the West Virginia Business Link newsletter. I know that hasn't gone out for several months now, but we're working on overhauling that and giving it kind of a little bit of new look. But right now, what I'm looking for is I know there are a lot of resource partners that are here on this call, and we would like to have your events, we would like to have your programming, news from around the state. So please feel free to reach out to me and hand over that information so that we can make sure that we get it in the newsletters that are incoming in 2026. So keep an eye out for that in January.
All right, Mark, any other updates?
The only thing I want to say is I'm really happy for Amber. I think this is great. This is an awesome step in the right direction for the state of West Virginia. I'm so excited for her, and just glad to be a part of it. And also a shout out to the West Virginia Creative Network. That is an awesome site, guys. Spend some time on the site. Encourage all the creative folks that you guys know to get on that website. It's a tremendous resource that we have here in the state of West Virginia.
Ditto. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Leah, for the West Virginia Business Link updates. All right. So now we're going to send it over. Michelle, any updates around investment?
As always, we love to have all of the participation we have from the entrepreneurs, and want to remind everybody, if you're looking for funding or technical assistance or just simply resources, you can fill out an application to FundOps, and I'll put the link in the chat. And that gives you the opportunity to show your application and your company to all of those that are part of the Investor Collaborative, which are our members include alternative lenders and angel groups and venture funds and any of those that are interested in investing in West Virginia companies. So they're not all West Virginia based, but I encourage anybody that's looking to launch or start their company and needs funding or resources to fill out an application.
Awesome. Thanks, Michelle. And we'll keep an eye out for that to go in the chat. And you can find that in the recap email as well under the Entrepreneur Corner. We make sure to link that there. So great. Okay, now we're going to shift gears. We're going to go to some entrepreneur spotlights. We've got several. So everyone gear up. We're ready. Okay, Andy, take us away. We got an update on Heirloom.
Hey everyone, great to be on the call. First time. I've been following along on the calls via email and stuff, but first time getting the join. So really love this community. My name is Andy Walker, founder of Heirloom, which is a mobile app that's focused on reshaping the way we document our lives and preserve our memories. The driving purpose behind why I built this is that I believe that your life is worth remembering, and how can we do that better in today's digital world? Social media has really made it easier than ever to document our lives, but it often makes it a lot harder to stay present in those moments that we're living. So Heirloom gives users a completely private and simple way to capture what matters most without the distractions, the endless scrolling, doom scrolling that you experience on social media. It also has powerful search tools to make it easy to quickly revisit your favorite memories whenever you want to pull those back up. Eventually, it'll feature simple functionality to share and then pass down your moments to your family and to your friends and loved ones. Back in the spring of 2025, we participated in the Vantage Ventures Cohort Number 2 Accelerator Program. Shout out to Ryan and Elliot who are here on the call. And then also, as Mike mentioned previously, in the tank competition here in Harrison County, I saw Marla on there earlier and Mike as well. Both were really great experiences in my journey here of building the company. And so we just released the initial version of our mobile app for iOS and Android and have hundreds of downloads so far. I'll just share a couple little screenshots here as I keep going. So we just released the initial version. I have hundreds of downloads so far. And today, what I'm really looking for is hoping to get some introductions to any local, state, or national media contacts who might have an interest in doing a story on Heirloom. As the holiday seasons bring people together, Heirloom gives people that simple way to capture those meaningful moments while still staying present with the people that they love. So I'll put my contact information in the chat. Would love any introductions anybody might be able to make. And I'd also invite you all and love for you all to download the app when you have a moment. Would love your feedback. Thanks.
Great first time, Andy. Great presentation. Love having you on. Appreciate you being here. All right. Is Laura on with Gracefully Gluten Free? I don't see her name, but maybe she's on the phone. Laura, are you on? Laura Cheney? Okay. Well, to fill the time, Brian, maybe you could sing Hello from Book of Mormon. No. Okay.
Well, you'll
All
have
right.
to pay me some money.
Okay. Well, if you're not going to sing, then maybe you can pitch for us.
True hustler right there. Love it.
Hi, everyone. First of all, Amber and Tara, thank you so much for letting me come on today and chat about an idea that I had that I wanted to speak to the room about. My name is Brian Hajar. I'm the founder of Telestrand. We're a biotechnology laboratory based in Ronceverte, West Virginia, the large town of 1,600 people. I'm also a very proud Ascend member. I know I think Cortina, I think you're on the call as well. If we decide, I think we should do a Puerto Rico cohort. We should go down there. It's nice and warm. But I wanted to talk to you all today about an idea that I had and some, advice/direction that you could take me in. Of course, I've invented different testing methodologies that have received Department of Health approval for urine-based diagnostics for different STDs and, of course, prostate cancer as well. And when we think about at-home testing, we normally think about going on a website and purchasing it off of that website. I love to throw spaghetti against the wall and think about new ideas to how to expand the sort of new way to reach medical, apparatuses, whether you go to the doctor or whether you're buying stuff online. And I was thinking about this idea of partnering with property management firms or different apartment complexes to see if we can offer them healthcare services to give to patients inside of their apartments with some sort of micro lab in the basement or some sort of collection center somewhere in that building. I would love if anybody has connections to property management firms that I could talk to this idea about, or even owners of apartment complexes of various sizes, to see if I can speak to them about understanding this possible idea better, to put pricing together and see how we can get apartment complexes involved. So that's that. So I'll put my email in the chat, and if anybody has any comments or suggestions or people to connect me with, you're welcome to email me.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And we'll go ahead and make sure when you get the recap email, if you scroll down, all of the specific entrepreneur asks are also in the email with their contact information as well. So we'll be sure to put that in there.
Great.
Hey, all right, Cortina, we had a little bit of a sneak peek of something that you were working on a previous meeting. Can you tell us what you got going on?
Yes, and can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Cortina Caldwell. I am just excited to be back here. I'm founder CEO at Brand Evangelist. I actually want to start by giving a super quick shout out. I know a couple people did it, but to Ryan and Elliot for Vantage Ventures. It is a life-changing program. If you have the opportunity to do it, I would say do it. You will not regret it. I just graduated from cohort 3, and now I'm officially a West Virginia business owner and an inventor. So in front of you today, I have Beautiful Good, a patent pending AI-powered strategic marketing platform. So I came before you all in October asking for input for the survey tool that I was using to run my experiments while I was in Vantage Ventures. I got about 15 respondents from that survey. Several of you in here took that survey and have gotten the link to the app. I've also talked to several people that I was working with doing design work, some of my clients and other businesses. And so this prototype is based on that data. What I'm moving toward next is actually tweaking the core features. So this is not just another app where you need to pay to play and you have all these different subscriptions that you're trying to manage, especially when it comes to design. This is really meant to help you strategically use all the other tools you have already. So everything from a brand quiz to build your profiles on social media, to audit your social media to see if you're using it effectively, an impact storytelling tool. There's actually an AI kind of evolving tool that I built in the app that will do your SWOT analysis and then also show you industry trends, and you can download reports to see where you fit in the market. And then you can move from that stage to stylizing your brand. So a Canva integration that helps you kind of look at your brand kit and see based on all the other work that you did in stage 1 through 3. And then the final stage in there to think strategically, of course, is getting you out into the market, broadcasting your story, building membership and loyalty programs. So this is just the beginning. I came first in October with a need, but today I just wanted to come with an offer and follow up and update you all that the prototype is live. Anybody that participates in the beta will have some perks, which are on the screen. I'll drop my contact information in the chat, but would just love to have anybody that needs help with their marketing give this a try. Thanks, y'all.
Another perfectly timed pitch. Thanks, Latina. Looking forward to continuing to support you and your endeavors. And now we're going to turn it over to the Entrepreneur Spotlight. Shima, can you tell us about your wearable tech?
Yes, absolutely. Can you guys see me and hear me?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chima Emo. I'm the founder and CEO of My Mirror Technologies here in West Virginia. So we've built Modus, a smart footwear platform that turns the shoe into a real-time performance and movement analytics device. So this is Modus here. And of course, it has like motion sensor things. It gives data feedback on balance, micro movement, agility, efficiency patterns, just the things that wrist-worn devices cannot do, really. The beauty of our design is that it has a dual mode function. You can turn it into a wrist-worn device. It comes with a detachable wristband and clip-on, so you can clip it onto other existing shoes if you just want to clip it on that way. But our shoes, proprietary, have a cavity in the tongue where the device actually is implemented into. So as you guys see, we've already built function and prototypes. We've already began collaboration with youth programs, trainers, semi-pro athletes, even global organizations have taken interest. We are forming a partnership with the Nigerian Basketball Association. So we have a January 7th showcase coming in partnership with Unlimited Future in Huntington. It's open to the public. So we hope that if you guys are available or in the area, you can come see it. We'll explain deeper the tech and show a demo of the app, which there will be a connectivity to the app. We're pretty pressed on time, so I can't really go all the way into this. But yeah, we're building this company right here in West Virginia. This is a West Virginia entrepreneurship ecosystem. So we want West Virginia schools, athletes, communities to be the first in the country to access this level of technology and performance analytics. So our ask is that, we're looking for introductions to these athletic directors, coaches, youth organizations, training facilities, so they can pilot Modus. We already have manufacturers, manufacturing quotes. So, we're pretty much ready to do a crowdfunding kind of platform. We are doing, like I said, a small batch manufacturing run with microloan, which we were able to receive already. So we're getting ready to do this small batch run with that. But, we're looking for investors, grant partners, corporate sponsors, and state level resources to support this type of innovation, especially in the space. It's youth development is what we're trying to build. This creates wellness and it starts at the youth. this definitely can be a turning point for our youth as we advance and go through this wellness journey in life. Our state is not, known for one of the, to be active, and we can turn that trend with something like this. It can be very powerful for our youth. And our final ask is, if there's any media connections, like I said, we have this showcase coming in January 7th. So access to local reporters, digital media creators, and storytellers to highlight this innovation will be great. We believe that this device is visually captivating. It's something that can, have that wow factor of, whoa, is that a shoe on a screen on a shoe? So it can, stop the random scroller to at least see what it does, and then understand like, wow, it does all of these things, which of course I can go into all the things it really can do. And I'm hoping you guys can come January 7th so you can, see for yourself and hear about it. But yeah, I thank you guys for this opportunity. This is my first time here. This is amazing. I didn't know that, so many people. I was here like, wow, there's 109 people. Wow. So this is incredible. So thank you guys all for having me. And yeah, look forward to continuing discussions like this and being part of this ecosystem.
Shima, you're a crowd pleaser. I don't know if you've got to see the chat, but people are blowing up for you. So thanks for
Oh
being.
no, I can't access it. No, oh God, thank you
Same
guys.
good thing.
yeah.
It's all good things.
Yeah, a lot of love
Oh,
in the chat
thank you.
for you. Yeah, absolutely. And if you need some data, make sure to come to Bridging Innovation Week in Morgantown 2026. We are running all over the place for days, so we can get you lots of data there.
Okay, absolutely.
Thank you.
Amber, any final thoughts? Anyone want to jump in?
We do have a couple minutes if anybody else didn't message us to get on the agenda and has any updates you want to share, or just say hi. I know several of you, I've never seen your name before, so it might be a first time. So feel free to come off and introduce yourselves. But 100 going into a December meeting at the end of the year, like I can't say enough about the ecosystem and just how great these meetings feel. So thank you all for your just continued support and participation. And I'll open it up if there's anybody that wants to say anything or to have any type of update. Yeah, Nicole, hi, good to see you again.
Hi, it's always a pleasure to be here. And again, it's been a little bit, I've had to miss a few meetings, but excited for just still being a part of this, and just want to share why there's been some things changing for us in terms of our funding with USDOT. We're still continuing to provide service to those entrepreneurs in the transportation and construction space. So continuing the technical assistance and the consulting, and got some other interesting things coming out that we're going to be doing to really not just educate, but really to do some workshops and some deep dive training to help those entrepreneurs really understand how to compete for opportunities and how to navigate. And then I'll just share July 13th through the 15th, we are going to have our executive networking conference. It takes place in Pinehurst, North Carolina. And so it is a fabulous conference that's been taking place since about the 1980s. And just a lot of great information. This year, AI is a focus for us. So I'll stop. AI is going to be a big focus for us. And of course, that great golf tournament. So I can put some information in the chat if folk want to learn more.
Awesome. Thank you. And we'll be sure to get that in the recap. I will say there's no way to sneak past the timer. Like even if you come in on the end, the timer is still happening. So Daniel, hi, congratulations. Tell us a little bit about what you got going.
Hello, everyone. So last week we were one of the finalists for the Vantage Ventures Cohort 3 investment to launch our new AI software platform dedicated to helping small, medium-sized businesses. And we just launched our pilot program last week. So normally our starter pricing was going to be around $197 per month, but we're doing a promotion for our first 20 businesses, 17 remaining at $100 a month to get more feedback, more testimonials. We're primarily looking for businesses that are like salons, personal care studios, and different types of contractors, including emergency home services like plumbers, HVAC, repair, as well as like roofers and other higher ticket home services, or any landscaping businesses. Technically, our software can help anyone, but we think it's most useful for service-based businesses that either can't pick up the phone or respond because they're on the job site, or because they are actually actively with a client in the case of these salons and personal care studios. And having just launched, we're just looking for new customers. And if anyone knows any small, medium-sized businesses that fit these categories, or if any of you would be interested in trying out our product for your business, I'm always happy to talk. And thank you for the time, Amber.
Thank you. Daniel, if you put your stuff in the chat, I'll make sure it gets in the follow-up as well.
Awesome. Thank you.
Right. Shelly, I see your hand.
Hey, everybody. How are you doing today? Glad to be part of everything. I'm trying to do this on my phone, so that's always an adventure. But I just wanted to let everybody know that I've started a company called the Birdsong Collaborative, looking to leverage my 30 plus years in higher education fundraising to assist the small and medium-sized nonprofit community with their fundraising needs and capacity building. We signed our first client just yesterday, so yeehaw. Also working with another group out of La Paz, Mexico, and hoping for a trip in February so I can get warm again. But really looking for everything from ideation to proposal assistance to helping identify funders for your nonprofit or even your for-profit in supporting your mission.
I'm just going to stop you real quick. Do you have anything that the ecosystem can help you with in terms of that's not selling?
Yeah. I was just trying to make people aware that I was here. Yeah, actually, any connections to marketing or, I hadn't really thought about it. I just wanted to make people aware that I was here and wanted to say hi to everybody. So thanks.
Great. Thank you. All right. I think we got a couple minutes left, so I think we'll just do a quick round of wrap-ups. There's so much content in the chat. So Marjorie, hi. I saw you pop up. Sorry, please.
Well, it's holiday related. Faster West Virginia and Advantage Valley we are in the process of shipping out and delivering Taste of Appalachia products, and it was over 1,200, I think it was 1,224 boxes that we sold full of products made by local small manufacturers, entrepreneurs that are working so hard, and that is over 8,000 products. So it's a holiday gift box, and if you heard about it, I just want to say cheers to all the vendors that got us all that product, and then literally people are coming in the door to pick up their boxes, and we are shipping them out this week. So big fun project with entrepreneurs. I just wanted to share the good news.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay. Well, thank you, everyone. Have a very happy holiday season. We appreciate everyone joining us in December to kind of wrap up the year, and we hope everyone will re-register for the new link, and we'll see you in 2026. Thank you all very much.
All right. Congratulations again, Amber.
Thank you, Nicole. Appreciate it.
Very
Bye,
cool,
everyone.
Amber.
Thanks, everyone.
Congrats.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
everybody.